Hello friends. So it is a last section of an P block element for 11th standard. Okay. In previous that is a lecture we have seen important compounds of an boron. Okay. That compounds are nothing but first that is a known as it borax. Here is a borax having the formula Na2B4O7. Second important compound is orthoboric acid, okay, which is nothing but that is a H3BO3. Sometimes this formula may also given as BOH here thrice. Okay, both formula for these are correct. And nothing, lastly that is nothing but diborane. Diborane nothing but formula B2H6 here. Okay, so how these that is again compounds are further gives different property. Okay, we are going to study that deeply here. Let's see the first compound from the that is the boron family, that is nothing but borax. Just now we given the formula also Na2B4O7 containing that is the moisture up to 10 molecules of an H2. So discussing about this that is a property, we can explain as borax are nothing but depending on the formula they are again called as sodium tetraborate. They are called as sodium tetraborate, means nothing but it Na2B4O7, or this may formula sometime given in different form also, that is Na2B4O5, again bracket contains OH4, that is up to 8 moles of an H2. Okay, so considering this, again second property of an boron, borax is nothing but they are naturally obtained, that is the compound, and mostly that is up to 90% of an borax are obtained ether. And considering in India they are ether that is obtained at the Tibet's area which has the small island type ether. And that is a second source of ether obtaining is nothing but ether California in USA. Okay, so again it is also obtained from the that is the minerals by chemical reaction ether. Okay, so from the minerals that is nothing but ether colamines, colamine formula that is a Ca2B6O4, which is boiled with that is a sodium carbonate. After boiling this that is a compound with that is a caluminate, it gives corresponding that is a Na2B4O7 compound, which is nothing but known as the borax, and also form as the bicompound byproduct as the calcium carbonate ether. Okay, this is what is the general property of an ether borax ether. So this again that is gives different properties of an ether borax are first that is the property we generally explain, that is its aqueous solution in alkaline, okay, due to hydrolysis gives orthoboric acid, which is nothing but second important compound of an that is a boron family, that is the orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid is nothing but obtained by hydrolysis of an borax. That borax formula just now we have given Na2B4O7 on hydrolysis with H2O. Okay, here simple that is a H2O contains OH dash, in which there is a H plus ion, and that is a simple that I get replaced by the sodium metal, that is the electropositive ion ether, due to which this NaOH combines with that is the OH minus ion and forms as a NaOH with byproduct of an that is a orthoboric acid, nothing but called as H3BO3 molecules ether. Okay, so this is what is the general, that is the chemical property of an borax ether. Again, there are different properties which is explained, that borax on heating simply with, that is a water, that is forms an ether. Initially that is a liquid form, that is nothing but by loss of an moisture, Na2BO4, which on further, that is again heating, it gives, that is a metaboric, that is a metaborate ether compound. Metaborate compound, nothing but ether Na2BO2, and that is also unhydrated compound which is known as the boric, that is a compound. Boric compound, nothing but B2O7. This is what ether, that is second chemical property of an ether, that is a borax, means nothing but, that is a borax on generally heating, okay, heating it gives, that is a, it means undergoes dehydrolysis to gives, that is nothing but ether sodium metaborate, okay, simply sodium metaborate, and this is again further, that is a metaborate, and this is again further, that is a simple, that is a gives an ether unhydrated compound ether. Okay, so second property, that is of an boric compound is nothing but explained as borax on generally heating with the concentrated, that is acid, means concentrated acids, nothing but is the sulfuric acid, okay, it again, that is gives second important compound, that is nothing but the boric acid, okay, that is just now we again explained it, that is the boric acid formula, nothing but H3BO3 ether, okay, which is nothing but orthoboric acid ether. This is obtained from, that is the borax simple, that is the when heated with sulfuric acid, it forms an ether replacing by ether, that is a sodium sulfate, and byproduct of an ether, that is a nothing but ether borax, sorry, that is the orthoboric acid ether. Okay, now similarly this reaction again, that is a form, okay, that boric acid again on ether, that is generally reacting with ethyl alcohol or simple, that is alcohols, it gives tri, that is a alkyl borate, trialkyl borate, by simply replacing, that is a hydrogen ether. Okay, so by the simply replacing hydrogen, it gives, that is a trialkyl borate. Okay, so that is a trialkyl borate can be again, that is explained in the simple form with the reaction as BOH thrice. Just now I told, that is a orthoboric, that is acid, can also represent as BOH thrice. Okay, so this reacts with simple, that is a alcohol compound, is nothing but R single bond with the OH. What will happen here, that is the H plus ion from, that is a orthoboric acid is replaced by alkoxy group. Okay, what did I say, the, that is a hydrogen ion from, that is a orthoboric acid. Okay, from orthoboric acid, hydrogen is replaced by the, that is a alkoxy group, due to which here, that is a orthoborate, generally combined with alkoxy to form an ether, that is a form an ether compound, that is known as triethyl or generally trialkyl borate as BOR. Okay, there is a BOR concerning, that is the valency, that is the thrice, okay, in this form, which is nothing but called as simple trialkyl, that is borate. Okay, this is what is the, that is the chemical property, means nothing but, that is a borax on generally on heating with sulfuric acid, initially forms an, that is a boric acid, which boric acid again combines with that is alcohol molecules to give an ether tertiary alkyl trialkyl, that is a bored ether. Okay, this is what it is a simple initial come explain about ether, that is the borax ether. Okay, so considering these borax, again explain it difference, that is the uses also. First uses of an borax is it is used for the manufacture of an optical and hard glasses ether. Okay, optical glasses or hard glasses, you can see that is in sunglasses, or either that is different glasses which are either used in the industries as well as in the offices. Okay, this that is the hard glasses of any the plastic materials are nothing but that is used for with the borax only. The second important, that is known as the enamel, for making of an enamel and it the paints on the pair, that is the paints, okay, on the plots, that these paint and it the plots may also represent here. We can explain here. Yes, you can see this is a enamels plots for the making of an these pods. Okay, the borax compound, here you can see the designs on that is the pods for such preparation, okay, of anything that is compounds, the borax is used here. Okay, let's see how it is the previous section again. This is what is the uses of an simple, that is a borax ether. Second, the most important, that is used for the soldering and welding purposes. You can see the figure here. Here the welding process is formed. Okay, in this welding, that is a welding, you can see that the metal is there, that metal is nothing but it a simple that is aluminum metal, or it is simple, that is a silver metal, or even we can use in the copper soldering also, gold soldering also, etc. The metal is there, and the wax which is used, okay, that wax is nothing but it the borax, which is used for it the soldering and welding purpose it. Okay, and second, that is a medical soap, for it the preparation of a medical soap, as well as for it the food preservations. Okay, such different uses of borax are it the explained here. Okay, is that clear? Now second section means second compound of an, that is a boron, is nothing but that is the orthoboric acid. Orthoboric acid, just now we have discussed the formula also, that formula nothing but it, that is given as that is a H3BO3, or it just now we have explained, this is again given as that is a BOH thrice ether. Okay, so this is what is the orthoboric acid. Let's see that is the property. First property of an orthoboric acid is nothing but orthoboric acid is generally white crystalline solid with that is a slopy touch ether. Okay, slopy touch, you know very well, so there is no any doubt. Okay, second crystalline, that is solids, white crystalline solids. Okay, we can see in our the daily life also white crystalline substance similar in that form ether, but simple they are ether soapy in touch ether. Second they are that is sparingly soluble, that is the water. Sparingly soluble water means what? They it forms less soluble ether, less solubility in water, because they are either soapy in touch. Okay, due to this, that is a property only, they are sparingly soluble in water. But similarly we consider that is a highly soluble in hot water ether. Okay, by answer different ether heating. Second property of an ether, that is the orthoboric acid, can be explained as it is obtained from the borax. Just now that is we have seen this reaction means nothing but what? that is or that is the borax Na2 BO4, sorry, B2O4. Okay, this reaction Na2B4O7 reacting with sulfuric acid or another mineral, that is acid, nothing but HCl, gives corresponding orthoboric acid ether by hydrolysis reaction. Okay, this is second type of an ether reaction ether. These orthoboric acid may be also obtained from ether, that is the minerals, that is known as ether colamides formula, that is the Ca2B6O7, which passed on the ether, that is sulfur dioxide, that is a gas by mixing with water. By mixing with water, it forms an ether simple, that is a orthoboric acid. Okay, orthoboric acid has the for reaction calamides or nothing but ether Ca2 Ca2B6O4, okay, reacted with, or that is the passed on sulfur dioxide gas by mixing with, that is the moisture, it gives corresponding orthoboric acid, nothing but H3BO, that is a 3 compound. Okay, this is what is the simple property. Now this property is further gives different, that is a chemical property of an orthoboric acid, out of which first, that is a property we explain, and they are weak monobasic acids ether. Okay, what do you call ether? That is orthoboric acids are nothing but weak monobasic acid, and they act as an ether simple Lewis acids ether. Lewis acids, we know that is they are nothing but also called as Lewis acids, means nothing but the substance which gains an electron pair. Okay, what do you say? The substance which gains an electron pair. Okay, this is what is the concept of an Lewis acid. So depending upon this, here we can show, okay, that borax on reacting with, that is water, it forms an, that is a BOH4, that is a 4 means nothing but hydroxy tetrahydroxy borate ion, means BOH4 minus ion with loss of an H plus ion. This H plus ion, okay, this H plus ion is again gained by ether simple, that is BOH4, and it also forms, here we can see this is H plus ion is again gained by, that is tetrahydroxy borate, which again reverse form and ether simple compound of an what do you say, that is orthoboric acid, nothing but H3BO3 molecule. Okay, this is what is the simple explanation. Okay, and due to this property only they are known as the Lewis acid. Second property of an, that is the orthoboric, nothing but explained as generally it on heating, okay, it forms an metaboric acid. Metaboric acid means nothing but HbO2. Now this is due to, in that is the boric acid, due to heating, that is it forms loss of an, that is the water molecule, loss of an water molecules only ether, and due to which it forms an ether simple, that is a boric oxide, nothing but B2O3. Okay, boric oxide, nothing but B2O3. Okay, this is again reacting with, that is a alkaline solutions, this, that is a boric acid forms an sodium metaborate, that is nothing but NaBO2 molecule, which is called as ether sodium metaborate ether. Okay, this is obtained when boric acid reacts with the, that is the alkali solution, nothing but NaOH or KOH, forms an sodium metaborate. By reacting with KOH, it forms an potassium metaborate. By loss of an water molecules either. Okay. Now, considering that is the next chemical property of an a boric acid, this on reacting with a alcohol molecule or acid molecules, it forms an tri, that is a alkyl borate, which is explained in previous lecture also. It means nothing but, okay, nothing but here this is, that is the orthoboric acid. We can represent this orthoboric acid in the form of BOH, BOH thrice ether. Okay, this BOH thrice molecules reacts with, that is the ethyl alcohol or that is the acid in presence of an sulfuric acid. Okay, it gives an that is the tri ethyl, okay, triethyl borate by loss of an H2O, which is explained in previous formula in properties only. Okay, so this is what is the general property of an boric acid ether. Let's see that is the uses of an boric acid. Nothing but first, similar as the compound explained of an boron, they are used as the food's preservations. Second, they are also used as the mild antiseptics for that is eye wash under the, that is the name of an ether boric lotions ether. Okay, which is also obtained in, that is the medicine also you can use for it the eye infection or simple by the eye washing whenever that is a, there is a jealousies in the, that is the eyes, you can use this, that is the boric solutions ether. Okay, second important, that is we have explained for the enamels of an ether portraits, means what, for designing purpose. Here you can see that is the for designing purpose of an pots, this, that is orthoboric compound are used. You can see that the different designs are made on the pot, and similarly they are also used for it, that is the enamel means glazing of an teeth. You can see the in images there are, that is the teeth are contaminated. Okay, that is the holes are in the form due to the cavities, and these cavities are filled by the, that is a glaze. Okay, and due to which, that is a glaze, the teeth are covered, and further that the decomposition of a teeth are avoided. Okay, this is the simple uses of an that is a orthoboric acid. Okay, now third important compound of an, that is a boron, is nothing but diborane. Diborane, that is nothing formula B2H6. This formula can also, that is represent in another way as BH3, sorry, that is a BH3 twice ether. Okay, both form are the correct ether, both form of an, that is a diborane are the correct ether. Now depending upon this formula ether, the general, that is the property of an, that is the diborane are given as, first they are simple, that is a boron hydrate compound which can be prepared from ether, that is a boron trifluoride by reducing agent, that is known as lithium aluminum hydrate. Formula of an lithium aluminum hydrate is nothing but LiAlH4. Okay, this is what is the lithium aluminum hydrate, which is used for reducing agent or reduction of an ether, that is the compound. Okay, now what is the reduction, we already know. So depending upon this, that is a trifluoride means boron trifluoride formula, that is given as BF3. BF3 on reacting with LiAlH4 gives corresponding compound. That compound is nothing but our, that is a diborane. Here is a diborane. Okay, by loss of the fluorine, generally lithium aluminum hydride loss, that is a H plus ions, H plus ion which contain 4, that is the molecules of an hydrogen, two that is donate to, that is a boron trifluoride to gives corresponding, that is a B2H6 molecules. Okay, which is nothing but that is known as the diborane. Okay, so second property, that is the simple explain here. In the laboratories of an diborane, they are prepared by oxidation of an sodium borohydrate, generally which reacts with iodine. That is a sodium borohydrate reacts with iodine, forms a simple compound that is called as, that is the diborane B2H6. Okay. Second, that is in industry they are used for the preparation, that is or simple, that is prepared by that is a boron trifluoride on reacting with sodium hydrate, nothing but NaH ether. Okay, this is the reaction BF3 on reacting with 6 molecules of an sodium hydrate, nothing but sodium Na hydrate is nothing but H, in which sodium combined with fluorine, sodium combines with fluorine. Okay, here is a sodium which combines with fluorine, and boron easily gain hydrogen to form an, or to reduce an ether boron, that is means diborane compound ether. Okay, this is what is the general, that is the property of an diborane. Now considering this property, again different chemical properties are explained, in which first property is nothing but they are colorless and highly toxic gas. Okay, highly toxic gas. This is the first chemical property. Second property we can explain, they immediately catch and fire, means spontaneous catches and it fire when it exports to the atmospheric, that is a air ether. Okay, this is what ether, that is property. Second, and due to this property only, they are readily hydrolysis with water to form an ether boric, that is acid. It is a reversible reaction of an orthoboric acid ether, means that is a diborane, that is a on dissolving in water, or simple, that is a hydrolysis gives corresponding, that is a boric acid ether. Okay, so another, that is a compound, that is the important compound, means chemical property of an diborane, nothing but when diborane are reacted with ammonia, when diboranes are reacted with ammonia, it generally forms an ether complex, that complex is nothing but that is a BH2 NH3 plus ion plus, that is a BH4 molecule ether. This is what is the complex. This complex is further heating, it decomposes into, that is a volatile compound called as ether borazole ether. Borazole compound which are used in different chemical, that is laboratories for preparation of an higher complexes ether. Okay, this is what is the simple, that is the chemical property of an, that is a diborane compound ether. Now considering this, that is a, here we can see different, that is a compound of an, okay, this is what is the different compounds of an diborane ether. Here the concept of an 13 group for 1100 is completed. Now second group from the, that is a p block element, nothing but 14th group element. 14 group element, these elements are also known as the carbon family. Here, that is the carbon family or 14 group element is again classified, that is or the elements which are given as first, that is known as the carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead ether. Okay, what did I say? That is the first is carbon, means nothing but symbol given as C. Okay, second, that is the silicon Si, germanium Je, and tin, that is the Sn. You can see here is a silicon, that is a Si, and tin is given as Sn. It can be given as with a Tn also. So why not they given? Because that is a similar property of any elements or naming system ether. Okay, that is a tin is simple, that is explained as an Sn. And finally, that is the lead, that is a nothing but used in the pencils. Okay, that is a nothing but lead, or it is also used in the electrolysis purpose ether, that is a nothing but Pb. Okay, that is the Pb, Sn, Ge, Si and C. How to remember this ether? That is a simple, we can, that is gives different form, that is the compound. Cs means CSI, may, that is the college students going in, going in, that is a pubs. We can say that is a gate. Okay, means this is what is the simple that is explanation. Second, that is the atomic number of these elements are given as, that is a 6, 14, 32, 50 and 82. Okay, that is the atomic number of an 14 group elements are given as 6, 14, 32, that is the 50 and 82. 6 for the carbon, okay, 14 for the silicon, 32 for the germanium, 50, 14 and 82 for the lead. Okay, and sun, that is a second important property, that is nothing but physical state. Physical state of an, that is the carbon family, here it is given carbon up till to lead, all are ether form in the simple solid in nature ether. Okay, because already we have explained that the P blocks are again classified in three categories: metals, metalloids and non-metals ether form. Let's see again, that is a there is a classification of an this ether element. Okay, is that clear? Second, property. In property, or that is the various trend, we can explain different trends ether, out of which first trend, which is explained as atomic and ionic radius ether. Okay, atomic and ionic radius, as that is the atomic mass increases from top to bottom of an 14 group element, you can see that is a radius. Okay, that is the radius also goes on increasing, because number of shells are increased, and due to which, that is a arrangement of an electron in cell are also goes on increasing. Due to this increasing in the size, the atomic and as well as ionic radius also goes on increasing. Okay, considering these, that is the atomic and ionic radius. Okay, its ionization enthalpy nothing but called as energy required to remove the electron in outermost cell. In carbon family, the ionization enthalpy, first ionization enthalpy, it goes on decreasing from top to bottom. Why it is decreased, we have already explained in, that is our the topic called as the periodic table. Here reason is that, okay, the reason is that the atomic radius which is less, that is the electron remove energy required is more as compared to the radius whose atomic radius is high, electron energy removed is required is less. So as we move from top to bottom, okay, atomic radius is increase, and due to increase the energy is less here in higher size, and the energy required more in the, that is a smaller radius. Okay, this is what is the explanation we explained for ionization enthalpy, means nothing but energy required to remove an electron, okay, from top to bottom goes on decreasing in the group. Similarly, the electronegativity means what, electron gaining capacity also goes on decreasing, that is from top to bottom ether. Now considering this, again density of an densities, as the mass number goes on increasing. Okay, similarly, the density of an, that is a 14 group element also goes on increasing. Now considering these densities only, that is a melting point and boiling point of the, that is the 14 group element also goes on increasing. This is what is the simple, that is a trends for an 14 group elements. Okay, now considering this, again we explain one simple trend, that is nothing but electronic configuration. Okay, this electronic configuration is again explained in further, that is the slide, as here you can see that is a Carbon families. Carbon family is nothing but carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead, which is nothing but formula as carbon C, silicon Si, germanium Ge, tin Sn and lead, that is the Pb. Okay, this is what is the form, and the atomic numbers are given as, that is the 6, 6, 14, 32, 50, 14 and 82 for, that is the lead. Okay, in earlier section we have explained as the position number of an element in group as well as in the, that is a period. Okay, in group as well as period. Here in the group there is the same group it is observed, whereas in period it goes on increasing, okay, from the second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period and sixth period in so. Okay, but in the group they are present in a same group, so there is a number, there is no change in number. So look out this, the important concept is that as the period number explain its energy level. Here you can see for the carbon, here you can see for the carbon atomic number 6, okay, the period number is nothing but 2, and due to which the energy number is also, that is the 2s and 2p here. Okay, 2s and 2p, is that clear? Okay, and we have already explained the general configuration for the 14 group is nothing but ns2 np2. So that is the 3s2 3p, 4s2 4p, okay, 4s2 4p, 5s2 5s2 5p and 6s2 6p. This is what is the common, that is the configuration for 14 group element from top to bottom, and remaining before, that is the 4s. Okay, the before 4s there is a 3d means d orbital. Again before 5s there is a 4d orbital. Before, that is a 6, that is s, there is a 5d, that is a orbital. Okay, this is what is the simple concept, we can remember easily the configuration. Now depending upon this configuration only we again explain, that is one of the important point means trade for, that is the 14 group element, nothing but known as the oxidation number. Okay, so remember this oxidation number, that is a for already, that is a given for 13 group. We have either explained that the oxidation number is nothing but +3. Similarly for 14 group means the carbon family, the oxidation number is nothing but the +4, and it varies between +2 to -4. Okay, similarly for nitrogen family, oxygen family, fluorine family and helium family, we gives, that is the different oxidation number and its variation also. Okay, and you can see the oxidation number in the, that is the different groups also goes on increasing by 1 unit. Means for 13 group here is a, that is the +3, for 14 group +4, 15 group +5, 16 groups +6, 17 group, that is the +7, and for 18 group +8. Okay, this is what is the, that is the different oxidation number for different group. Now we are seeing, that is a for 14 group. For 14 group, that is a, we again classify the element as carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead from top to bottom. The common oxidation is nothing but +4, +4, +4. This +4 oxidation number is given in the, that is as in the ground state. Here you can see in the ground state the electronic configuration is ns2, general configuration is ns2 np2. Okay, ns2 is inner orbit, whereas in p orbit it contains 2 unpaired electron, and these 2 unpaired electron, that is shows +2 oxidation number. Okay, and in higher state means either by observing higher energy, one of the electron is promoted for, that the 2pz orbital forms 4 different unpaired electron. Here is a 4 unpaired electron, and due to this 4 unpaired electron it forms an +4 oxidation state. So that is it shows an variable oxidation state as +2 as well as +4, and even it gains an that is a 4 electron due to which it shows that is a -4 oxidation number also. Here we can given that is a +2 to -4. This is a variable oxidation, +2, +4 and that is a -4. These are the variable oxidation number for that is the 14 group element. Okay, is that clear? Now considering this, that is a different, that is compound, that is the different, that is the traits of an, again that is the for 14 group is explained, out of which first trait, okay, first trait, that is nothing but that is a reaction towards the oxygen nothing but is the O2. We have already seen that is any element or any group element generally reacts with the oxygen, it forms an ether oxide. These oxide are, that is the for 14 group, mainly again classified in two types, that is a monoxide and that is the dioxide. What do you explain? Monoxide and dioxide. These monoxide when reacts with that is oxygen, when reacts with oxygen again forms a different oxide. Here is a carbon react with oxygen gives carbon monoxide, that is the silicon on reacting with oxygen gives silicon oxide. Okay, germanium gives that is a germanium oxide, means GeO. Okay, and that the tin reacts with that is oxide, mean oxygen gives an tin oxide here in this form. These are the monoxide group. Okay, second oxide groups are nothing but called as dioxides. Okay, dioxides, that is again react with that the carbon gives carbon dioxide, okay, silicon dioxide, germanium dioxide and tin dioxide, means SnO2 form. Okay, this is different oxide. And similarly, remember, as we move from top to bottom, the oxides in the that is 14 group goes on reducing form ether. Reducing means that is initially our ether, that is a strong oxide. As we move from ether top to bottom, the nature of an oxides are goes on decreasing, means carbon monoxide and that is a silicon monoxide are more, that is a strong, that is the oxides, as that is germanium is nothing but ether or tin and ether, that is our ether amphoteric oxide, and that is the lead is nothing but ether weak or simple, that is strong base oxides ether. Okay, this is what is the on nature of an oxygen towards that is the 14 group element. Okay, next property, that nothing but reaction reaction towards an water molecules. Generally all that is the 14 group elements, means considering that is the carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, okay, and lead. Up till this, that is the different properties are seen. First property we can explain that, okay, that carbon, silicon and germanium, carbon, silicon and germanium are remain unaffected by water, means there is a no any that is effect of an water on that is a carbon, silicon and germanium. But okay, tin decomposes in steam and form another dioxides. Tin on decomposes, tin is nothing but SN, which decompose in water as that is SN plus that is the twice H2 gives that is the tin dioxide, means nothing but SnO2 by liberating and hydrogen gas. Okay, similarly that is the lead, which is present in our ether pencils. Okay, these are also remains unaffected in water. You can see here any pencil you can take it just dip in water, there is a no any action of an water on lead ether. Okay, now second, reaction towards the halogen. As we know that is the 14 group elements are generally shows an ether +2, +4 and -4, that is the oxidation number. Due to +4, okay, generally all that is the element of an 14 group element easily combines with halogen to form MX4 molecules. What did I say? The okay, that is a 14 group element generally combined with that is the halogens to form MX4, that is a compound. This can be explained as here. M is nothing but the 14 group element reacts with that is a halogen. Halogen means nothing but X2 and form MX4. Here M are it again classified by the carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Okay, and this that is a stability. Stability goes on decreasing in down in the group as down in the group as that is carbon tetrachloride is more stable than silicon tetrachloride, germanium tetrachloride is more stable than tin tetrachloride and also by the more stable form lead tetrachloride. Okay, this is what is termed that the traits for chemical traits of an 14 group element. Now considering that is a 14 group element, carbon shows an anomalous behavior. Okay, for every that is a p block element, first that is the element in the group are always shows an anomalous behaviors, are always shows an anomalous behavior. This anomalous behavior is explained as what it explained it has either the small size, that is a high electronegativity, and also we can explain and there is absence of an d orbital ether. So this is what is the first that is the property. What did I say in the 14 group element it consists small, that is a small in size, high electronegativity, high that is ionization enthalpy, and always there is absence of an d orbital. This is what is the first property. Second property of an anomalous behavior of a 14 group element is explained due to that is a small size of an atomic and ionic radius of an carbon. It has high melting and boiling point as well as high ionization enthalpy and high electronegativity also. Okay. So second that is the anomalous property of an that is carbon is explained due to that is the absence of an d orbital. As we know in every group there is the absence of an d orbital, it cannot form any term that is a higher complexes that is a higher complex covalent bond. Okay, this shows different anomalous property. And finally that is the carbon has tendency to form an ether multiple bonds, nothing but ether carbon carbon single bond which is classified as a alkane, carbon carbon double bond which is classified as a alkene, and carbon carbon triple bond as a alkyne ether. This is what is the anomalous behavior. Okay, now considering that is the anomalous behavior, again the carbon is classified in a different that is a type the compounds, that is nothing but first that is a crystalline solid and crystalline carbon and amorphous carbon. Okay, amorphous is nothing but powder form and crystalline is a solid form. This crystalline is nothing further classified as diamond and graphite. Okay, and whereas amorphous charcoal, that is the charcoal, and this charcoal may again that is a further classified as plant charcoals and animal charcoal also. And finally that is a lamp black ether. Lamp black is again that is a type of an amorphous that is a carbon ether. Okay, this is what is the simple property for here. In the first structure you can see it is a diamond structure of a carbon. This is a nothing but the graphite, and this is a third form, there is nothing but fluorescence. Okay, that is a generally remember this diamonds are nothing but the cubic in structure and form sp3 hybridization. This is a very important point. Okay, for the 3D purpose. And similarly that the graphite is nothing but the form and that is a hexagonal structure with sp2 hybridization. Okay, remember these 2 points where is a important point in them. Now considering the properties of an carbon, these properties are explained as they are the non-metals generally, and they shows isotopes of an carbon C12 and 13, as well as radioactive isotopes, that is nothing but C14 ether. Okay, and second, the important property of one of the carbon is that it forms an catenation. Catenation, that is the linkage of an carbon as the long as it is possible. That is a C single bond C in this way. Okay, this way in the important property. Second property, we can explain that it exists in many allotropic, that is a modification like the diamond, graphite, fluorescence, etc. And fifth important property, that here it shows oxidation number of n +4 to -4, and carbon has it the tetravalent because of an valency. Okay, this is what is the simple that is the property of an carbon ether. Okay, now second, in chemical property of an ether carbon. Chemical property, in chemical property generally explained, that is a air nothing but oxygen. Carbon that is a form, and with the reaction with oxygen it gives different form, two different form, that is monoxide and dioxide. Simple form with already explained here. Similarly, that is with halogen, carbon reacting with halogen, it forms an carbon tetrahalides ether. Okay, so considering these different, that is the uses of an carbon, that is the uses of an carbon. Okay, depending upon allotropic form, the carbon are either again explained in the different form. First, that is a graphite nothing but used in the electrical batteries as a electrode for the passing of an, that is a electric current. Second, diamond, as we know, most important is often diamond are used in jewelries. Okay, that is a jewelries. And second, that is also used for the cutting of an hard glasses ether. Third, that is nothing but charcoal. Okay, which is used or is the absorbent, it absorbs, that is the poisonous gas. Okay, poisonous gas. And also, okay, they are used in the water filter to remove, that is a toxic materials, or that is to remove organic materials ether. Okay, carbon blacks is nothing but ether, that is a use in a pigment, it is used as a pigment in a ink purpose ether. Okay, and these ink are either used for the printing. Okay, printings, or either even in the xerox machines also ether. Coke, that is nothing but used as the fuel, and also they are used either reducing agent in metallurgy, that is the metallurgist. Metallurgist means for the extraction of an metals ether. Okay, second, importance of an, that is the important compounds of a carbon. Most important of an carbon compounds are nothing but carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, out of which first compound we are studying, that is the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide we can explain, that is a simple, they are obtained direct combination of an oxygen. Just now with the seen, carbon on reacting with oxygen gives an carbon monoxide as a first important compound of an carbon. Similarly, that is this can be prepared in laboratory method by dehydration of an acids. That acids nothing but is the formic acid. Formic acid is generally, that is a pass through concentrated, that is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid nothing but act as dehydrating agent, which loss any the water molecule and gives corresponding, that is the carbon monoxide. Okay, means by the dehydration process. The dehydration process, first process. Second, dehydration of an, that is the acid. Similarly, that is again concentrated H2SO4 on heating, that is a oxalic acid, or simple, that is a acids. Okay, it again that is gives an carbon monoxide as well as carbon dioxide with loss of an H2O molecules. This is what is the simple, that is a dehydration method. Okay, now second, properties of an carbon monoxide. What is the property? That is the first property we explain, that is they are colorless and odorless gas. Again, insoluble in water, burns with, that is the blue flames. Blue flames in the high oxidizing agent. They are poisonous in, that is the nature. Okay, due to this they have formed an unsophistication in labs and also that is in nature neither neutral in, that is the oxide okay. Now next, that is the important compound of an carbon is nothing but carbon dioxide. That is these carbon dioxide are again prepared in different method, out of which first method is nothing but laboratory method. By laboratory method, simple calcium carbonated is initiated to the acid, which gives corresponding carbon monoxide. Okay, means calcium carbonate on reacting with HCl gives corresponding carbon monoxide by loss of calcium, that is the chloride ether. Second, by the most, that is the common method, means in industrial method direct carbon monoxide is heated at a high temperature and forms an carbon monoxide. It is a common method ether. And another, that is the common method is nothing but by the carbon combining with air, nothing but O2 gives an carbon dioxide, means CO2. And lastly, that is by oxidation of an alkane. Here the general example, that is methane, that is oxidized with oxygen gives corresponding, that is carbon dioxide and water. This reaction is also known as the combustion of an, that is a alkanes. This is also called as combustion of an alkane. This is what importance of an carbon dioxide, means laboratory means different method for preparation ether. Second, that is the compound of an 14 group element is nothing but the silicon. Silicon we can explain, that is the different application, that is the applications are the nothing but first application we use explain there is the use for the waterproofing, that is the paper, or that is the in textiles, that is the woods ether, and they are also used as the lubricants. Okay, they are used as the silicate, gaseous and electrical industries also ether. Second important, that is a role for it in surgical and cosmetic implantations also used by the silicons ether. And also the important, that is a, that is nothing but it resistance, means that is a use for covering of an high resistor wire. This is what it that is the compound of an silicon ether. Okay, is that clear? This is what it complete section of an 14 group element.